As the seasons change, now is a good time to make sure your home's air conditioning unit is functioning properly. With today's tips of the toolbox, Jay Klein, General Manager of Penguin Air, is here to tell us everything we need to know about an AC tune-up. Good to see you.
Same.
So how do we know our home needs a tune-up?
So we recommend having the unit tuned up at least once a year, really twice a year. Most all manufacturers want it done twice a year. So we should always have it done in the spring for the air conditioning time, which is, right now, right around the corner. You should be looking at having that done right now. And then once again in the fall for the heating season. So
if we are at our home and we're looking around, are there signs that maybe we need a tune-up? Will our house start showing us some things?
Well, I mean, there are some signs that you'll need a tune-up. A lot of it is, like, you can just by looking at your outdoor unit, if it starts to look really dirty, just dusty, that kind of stuff, which it's Arizona, there's tons of dust. They always are, and that's why we always recommend having it done at least just once a year, in the spring to get that tuned up for the air conditioning.
So what does a tune-up consist of? There's a lot of stuff going on
here. There's a ton of stuff, a ton of electrical stuff. The biggest, there's a couple big components. One is always your Freon. Your Freon or refrigerant levels. Those always have to be checked to make sure that they're proper, because if not, it's going to cause a lot of extra wear and tear on the machine if it's low, as well as it's not going to cool very well and cost you a lot more utility-wise.
And what else should we be looking for?
So, and then on the other things is all the electronical components inside. So you have your capacitor needs to be double checked, all your contactors. We check all the electrical connections in here, make sure everything's tight, because there's a lot of really small, components that if they go out could cause a very costly repair down the road. So they're cheap to replace now.
And I was going to ask you that because this is the time of year when you start seeing a lot of those promotions and coupons to get a tune-up for a cheap price. What should a tune-up cost?
Yeah, so there are some really cheap ones out there. $19.95, free. There's a lot of different ones that you can get. So I always suggest spending a little bit of money, getting a good quality one done. We charge $79 is our regular price. We discount them every now and then, but we can't really come off of that much because we do a good quality job. We check everything. We clean out these outdoor coils at no charge. We do all that stuff for you. And so that's, that's $79. Like I say, there's some free ones, and there are also some more expensive ones that, you hear them advertised like $160 or something. And they include extra electrical components and all that, but we feel you shouldn't have to prepay for something that you might not even need.
Hey, you know the adage, you get what you pay for, right? I love that.
Yeah.
You guys do so much more than just AC tune-ups. What makes you different?
So one of the big things that makes us really different is customer service. We're very big on customer service. We preach it all the time in all of our meetings. And one of the things I always tell the guys is we're a customer service company that does heating, air conditioning, and plumbing. So that's really big. All of our guys are background checked, drug tested. We want to make sure we're sending the right person into your home.
That's right. So when you get that knock at the door, you want to feel comfortable about who you're bringing into your home to do your tune-up.
Yeah, because a lot of times it's the wife that's home, so we always want to make sure that, they're not, afraid to have a service guy come into their home for them.
So if it's time for your home's AC unit to be tuned up, or if you have a number of home services, give Penguin Air a call. Here's their contact information. Penguin Air and Home Services has a special offer just for you. Call today and receive a complete AC tune-up for $49. That is a $79 value. To make an appointment, call 480-747-6800 or visit their website, penguinair.com.